Going live. Okay, and we're live now. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome everyone. Welcome Rue. Welcome Mr. D Flow from Big Politicians. How y'all feeling, guys?
Feeling good. Feeling good.
Pretty good.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for joining us all the way from Alabama, USA, Mr. D Flow. We're here in Melbourne. It's 8 a.m. on a Saturday. What time is it over there, though?
It's 3:30 out here, man. You know.
Is that on a Saturday or
PM on a Friday? Actually, on a Friday.
Friday. Oh, so you guys are still in yesterday.
Nah,
I had to throw that one in there. I had to throw it in there.
Cool.
But for those of you who are watching this for the first time, man, D Flow is an award-winning producer. I'm talking about Dove Award-winning. That is, he's produced for cats like Lecrae, Flame. The list goes on. Like, there's in the description, there's a link, and you can check out all the mad beats that he's made. We love his style. We love his, production quality and everything that he does. And we just wanted to chop it up with him, man, and put him on the spotlight, because a lot of producers just sit in the background and they do their thing, man, and no one really knows who they are. So thanks for joining us, D Flow.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity, to speak. So yeah, thank you.
No, that's all good. Now we're gonna talk about what does it feel like for you as a producer when one of your artists, I think it was Triple or Lecrae, I can't remember which one exactly, wins an award and you become like an award-winning producer. You're actually now labeled as that. What does that feel like for a producer?
Man, well, first it was Lecrae, and he won. It was a Dove Award. And it's funny because I sort of had a limited knowledge of what the Dove Awards was. I think this was 2011, and he won for the best album. I mean, the blessing was in being nominated. I think that was really the thing. I heard the nominations. The nominations go out like a couple of months before, so they were like, "Yo, you've been nominated for like 3 different." For the Dove Awards in 2 different categories. And 2 of those categories were, I think the first one was Best Rap Album, and then the second one was Best Urban Record of the Year. Right. And the rap albums were Lecrae's and Flame's, because they were both nominated at the same time. And the urban single was Flame's. So I mean, the nominations alone, it felt good. Like I said, I didn't really know about the Dove, so it was good. Like, it was normal to me. It was like, oh yeah, it was just another day, And then I get a call after the event took place. Lecrae won. I get a phone call, and it's from like somebody out in the company that does that sponsors the Dove Awards, and she was like, "Yo, are you this and that?" I was like, "Yes, it's D Flow." She was like, "Well, we're gonna have to send you a Dove Award." I'm like, "Oh, I get one." I just thought it'd be like, award winning as a title. I didn't know I was gonna get like a physical award, and it just so happened that I think 2 weeks after the award came in, and I just put it on my shelf, and I guess that was when it hit me that, yo, you have a Dove Award. I did my research. It was like, what, the 34th year. I heard it was like the Grammys of gospel music, and I was like, that's
indeed. Yes, sir. The Grammy, the Dove Awards are like the Grammys for gospel, man. That's a big accolade for us, right there.
That was a blessing. So I guess that was a feeling. I believe, that was a feeling. Yeah, yes, that was a feeling. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so you're originally from Nigeria, right?
Yep.
And now you're in the USA.
Born and raised, yeah.
All right, tell us a bit about that and the journey behind that.
It's pretty straightforward. I was born and raised in Nigeria. Just went through like elementary school and secondary school, which is high school here, And my last year of secondary school or high school I spent that in UK. Yeah. I think I had a year and a half out there. And then came back to Nigeria with plans to go back to the UK, and then just took an exam, came out here for school in 2007, and that's really been it. Just came through and just went through school pretty much. So yeah, I got my degrees, and yeah.
Pretty much. Right. Yeah.
It's a pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much all of us to some point, right here. This is so funny enough. Yeah, and then so And then with your, with your like history with rap and beats and everything, where did that come in? How did that start?
I come from a musical family. You know, everybody does something. Well, everybody has at some point done something musical. My mom happens to be a musician. You know, I think the first time I was in the studio was at the age of like 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? So I had been doing like basic stuff. You know, trying my little raps in my room and all that. So when I came out here, in '07, you know, I was rapping. And I was like, yo, you know, I don't want to rap on beats that other people have used. I want to make my beats. And this was, I promise you, this was literally how it happened. I woke up 2008 February, and I said, oh, yo, I want to make beats. And that night came back. I was on campus, came back, and for like the next 2 weeks, I was on YouTube just learning how to make music. And that was it. Like, but yeah, I guess the thing was, it was already in me, like with regards to, you know, coming from a musical background, like almost everybody in my family, like extended and nuclear, plays like the instruments, like, or sings.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not the drums, it's the keys or the guitar, you know, and all that. So I guess sort of been there. I mean, I had prior knowledge of playing live instruments before I got into digital production. So yeah, you could say that. So yeah, 2000. So you could say like way before, just for the sake of like, you know. But just to say, okay, you know, when I started digital production, like 2008 February.
Alrighty, yeah, that's awesome, man. Will we ever get to hear like a DJ D-Flow 16 or something like that?
I used to do that, man. I'm not doing that anymore. You know,
Why you stop, man?
No, but here's the thing, though. Like, I can actually do it. Like, I know I can do it. Like, it's not even like, you know, I know, like, you know, it was funny because I was in Miami, like, and we'd be in the studio, and I've been working with a Social Club. I don't know if you guys are familiar. But I've been working with
Social Club.
Yeah, Social. The album's going to be
best.
They're amazing.
Yes. So, you know, we were working, and we would just, like, play beats for, like, a solid, like, 10, 20 minutes, and we'd just be freestyling. Everybody would be in the studio just rapping. So I could do it, you know, but I don't think it's really, I don't know. Maybe, but I doubt it. You know, I just rather stay behind the scenes. I'm good behind the curtain.
Alright, that's cool, yeah, man. I'm gonna take it back a little bit, man, and talk about, because you started making beats 2007 to 2007, and that's 2008. That's not a lot of years to be you know, making beats, and the quality of beats that you produce now, and winning a Dove Award in that time is quite a short time. Do you ever, now looking back, do you ever look at your first beat that you ever made and think, man, that's not as tight as I thought it was, or you look back now and think, yeah, man, that wasn't so fresh?
You're trying to be kind, but so it's not as, yo, that joke was horrible, man. It sounded like it sounded like some stuff out the Lion King or something like that. I had some timpanis in the background, some weird, like, you know the thing is, when you first start making beats, like, you know, you're like, okay, you know how when you're a baby first, like when a baby's a baby, like a baby does anything, like anything whatsoever. Like a baby will see a hot iron and walk and crawl towards it like there's nothing there. Or a baby will see, like, I bet a baby will pick like something on the floor and just put it in her mouth, or his mouth, you know. But then as a baby grows up, they begin to know exactly how they're supposed to act. Same thing with music. When you first start, you're doing everything. Like, you're adding like these elements to that, to this, and just doing everything. But then as time goes on, as you become a better producer, or as you grow as a producer, like, you start to develop your lane. And so I think that was more of what my beginning was versus how I am right now. So when like the very first beat I made, I don't think I can find it, but I'm pretty sure it sounded like some stuff out of the Lion King. That I'll show up, because it had, like, I remember having some timpanis in it, you know, and some weird melody, like, you know what I'm saying, like something Rafiki will dance to or something like that. It was just
yeah.
But yeah, that was that. I don't have it anymore. I wish I did, but nah, I'm straight, you know. So.
He's straight, man. He's straight. He's trying not to remember that. He just don't want to remember that. But then that's good. That's cool, man. And we like that you're able to, you know, create your own lane, and we can't dispute that you've got your own unique style now. And, you know, it's definitely clear that you took some time to really define that. Now, what was the weirdest name you've ever given a beat? Because I've been working with a few producers, and I found out that they have this bad habit of some just don't even. It's not even English. It's just like they type on the keyboard. It's like almost like they get exhausted at the end of making a beat. And they just go, okay, all my creativity is gone. I'm just gonna call it XYZ, whatever they hit first. So, what's the weirdest name you've ever given a beat?
Everyone's different though. Like everybody's. I know producers who name their beats by dates. Like they label by dates, like they'll just put 10, 01, 08 or something weird like that to say, oh, I made this October 2001. So there's some crazy stuff. With me, I have to name my beats, man. Like I feel like for me, it has to do with emotion. So there's times when I start making a beat, I don't save immediately, and then when I'm about to save it, I'm like, oh, what's supposed to name? And then I don't save it, take it back to beginning, listen again. And there's times when I already know what I'm gonna name it because of the emotion that it conveys or carries.
Right.
So I guess the weirdest name I've ever given a beat was Cats and Their Emotions.
I want to know what that beat's all about, man. Like, was that a beat? What was that? Was there some cat meowing in the back or something, man?
I promise you, I named it Cats because my like I've never had a cat like as a pet, but I was at my cousin's house and they got a cat, and they named him Philly. That was his name because they got him from Philadelphia. So and he's the weirdest. Like it's funny because you see these cats and it's like they're actually cool. They don't stress you, not like that. They're not like dogs. Like small dogs hold for attention. Like they're around you, trying to contend. They're trying to contend with you. With the affection you might give another child versus them, but cats, they just mind their own. Like they just it's like and my cousin thinks they're prideful. He's like, look at how he's walking. Like he's just strutting. So that day I think I was going for a more alternative feel, like with regards to the music I was making. So I was like, I just named it Cats and Their Emotions because that's how this feels. Like it feels like some prideful, mind your business, I'm strutting my stuff type thing. So Cats and Their Emotions. Yeah, very much. It's a pretty cool story. Nothing crazy.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. So yeah, what's the process of making beats for you? Like how do you get motivated? Where do you start from? What's it like?
Well, normally I start with the drums. If I was to answer directly, I'd say I start with the drums. Not drums. No. Start with the melodies. I play the keys. I'm self-taught, so I'm driven more by melody. But then people hear my records and they're like, "Yo, your drum programming is crazy." And I'm like, "Yeah, I think I'm a melody guy other than drums." But I guess it all works out. Yeah. But with regards to making beats and like I have to be in the zones, if you get what I'm saying. Like for me, right, like back in the day, it was easy for me to just sit in front of my computer and like just go in. Like I'll sit down like for hours. Like I'm talking about 6 hours, 8 hours, just playing with the keys until I find something that was gonna like fit into whatever creativity I wanted to pull out, But now it's more. Now I'm working on more custom stuff, for people. I'm working with people in mind now as opposed to just making random beats. Like so, it's like I've graduated from being a beat maker to a producer. Like I'm producing records for people, and so in order to produce records for people, like every now and then you might have a beat laying around that actually fits within what that person might be looking for, and that's good. But then there's times when you actually just have to produce it. So for me, it's a thing with vibe. It has to do with like the vibes that I get, Like I might speak to like Social Club. We've had like some of the best chemistry, like with regards to making music. And say Marty will call me and be like, "Yo, I need something that just says, yo, I'm gonna stomp all on your head." Like, hey, disclaimer, people, we're not violent people, but just the emotion, something that will aggravate you, but not necessarily in a negative. Well, it's a negative light, but you get what I'm saying. And Fern, on the other hand, might be like, "Yo, I need something. I just take me back to 1996, or give me what will Biggie have rapped on, and versus what will Biggie have rapped on mixed with future, And so we trade like ideas like that, and like Bang came out as a result of, like, I called Marty. I'm like, yo, how can we do this? What can we do? He was like, yo, I need some stump your face music, and that was how Bang came. So I just sat down and I was like, oh, stump me in your face, dun 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 dun, and that was it. You know, so for the most part, it's emotions and just vibes. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's cool. That's crazy. That's just cool to hear. That's all right. And so, yeah, so you just completed your master's, eh?
Yes, sir. I just did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations.
And what was that? And is that like freed you up to do more work, like just concentrate on producing and making music, or?
Not necessarily. Like, not necessarily, because like when I was making music, I found a way to balance it out. Like, I don't know. I guess God's blessed me with this thing. Like, as far as education is concerned, you know how you go to school and you have those kids who like they don't study but they do well.
Are you one of them?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You guys.
And I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm giving the glory back to God. I'm sorry, like. I'm just saying. I'm one of those guys.
That's good.
No, but sometimes I actually have to read and all that. So like, but I mean, dude, he's like, I'm just laughing, bro. So because of that, I could actually, like, I'll go to school, and everything I did in school ended in school. I come home and I'm making music or watch a TV show, but mostly make music, you know. So yeah, I guess that's how I was able to juggle it. So finishing school now, like, I thought maybe like I'll make beats every day and stuff, but nah, it's not even like that. Like now it's like, it's still a thing about vibes. Like it's still a thing about producing somebody as opposed to just making beats. You know, so yeah, pretty much. So that's that. Yeah.
Hey yo, what's your master's in actually?
I have a degree in business administration.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
That's right.
I can respect that. No, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool to hear that you're chasing music, but you're creative and diverse in all those kind of areas and aspects. That's pretty fresh. Now you got a project I want to talk about. I actually noticed that you kicked off, and it's a website called howtobecool.com. Can you tell us a little bit about that, and and where exactly that falls into like beat making and studying for your masters and stuff like that, and how it came to be?
How to be cool, like, man, how to cool, like, that came out sometime last year. I think it was in May. And I just thought of the name. I was like, yo, how to be cool. Like, that's like the weirdest name. Well, not weirdest. That's like the coolest name for a website ever, howtobecool.com. Yep. You know, and it was weird because nobody had it, you know. So I just went online and I bought it. I bought the name. And I thought to myself, I pretty much racked my brain in for like a solid, like, 1 month. And I was like, what am I going to do? Like, what is this going to be? Like, you bought it now. What are you going to use it for? And I just thought to myself, well, like, if you, like, my bio isn't, so whenever anybody goes to check the site, like, my bio is there, my user information, and pretty much it says, like, I have an MBA, I love music, I love photography, I love soccer, I'm a soccer guy, I love soccer.
Salute.
Arsenal, baby.
Oh man, I'm a United man. We can't be friends.
Oh my God, are you serious?
I know we ain't winning right now, but we can't be friends.
Oh, you're not good.
Barcelona's the best. Barcelona's the best. Come on now, like.
Let's just put it this way, Ru. Like, the English Premier League is where it's at.
That's true. That is true.
That is so true. That's what competition is. Like, if those guys really want competition, like, come to the English Premier League, like, where everybody's like 1 point behind each other and they vying for first position. Okay, now don't even get me started.
You better touch that one right now.
Okay, move back to the topic at hand.
Let's.
Yeah. No, but yeah, you know, so that's what my bio says, that I love soccer. I love entertainment. You know, I watch TV shows. I love good movies and all that. And so I figured being cool is being informed. So why not just blog about it? That was the idea. And so I just started to do that, just blogging about what I thought was cool. I think and on the site, has stuff that has to do with like pop culture. It's not necessarily a celebrity gossip website. I don't do that stuff. I just think that's whack. And it's not for me. Well, no, I'm not knocking people who do it. It's not for me, So it's more of like, we just talk about cool stuff like technology, happenings around the world, like, movies, just cool stuff in general, like cool gadgets. Like, okay, there was this funny video. There was this guy. He's a prankster. He's hilarious. Like, so he did something where this dude was at the car. He went to wash his car. Right? He was at the car wash, and then his Peugeot. I think it was like a Peugeot. Like, I don't know what year it was. It was looking like it was in Germany. It was looking so good, so clean. And as he drives out, there's this big guy dressed in like a bird costume. He just drops like massive pile of pigeon doo-doo on the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? So as hilarious as that is, I think it's cool, funny. So we post about that. Or speaking about Australia, there's this kid who I came across the video. He's like a baby. He's like probably like 1 or 2, probably 2, 3. Yeah. He was in his diapers, like 3 years. I'll give him 3. He's in his diapers and he was skateboarding. Like, and I'm looking like, what is this?
No, that's crazy.
No, I promise. It was so dope. Like they were teaching him to skateboard. Like, you can tell that when he gets to like 18, when he gets like 12, 13, he'll probably, like, he's, how you see people and this guy's gonna win like some the winter games or something like that. He's one of those kids. Like, that's exactly how. And the last funny cool story I blogged on was when I'm yet to blog on this. Is this guy who he got on the road dressed as Super Mario in a kart racing in a go-kart car. Yeah. And he's actually driving, and then he has like banana peels and all that stuff. He's throwing it on the road so cars can. I am telling you, it looks so funny. So
that's crazy.
So yeah, that's what we blog about. Good fashion. I'm still putting together like a team of contributors who are cool. Like, that's really the parameter to be a part of the team. Like, if you're cool, like if we can see your track record and you have cool stuff, like, well, give us a story. So that's how to be cool. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
No, it's pretty dope, man. Ever since I saw the website and I visited it, I actually saw that one about the pigeon and the bird dude in the car wash. That was hilarious. I even Facebooked about it.
So you're one of my return visitors. Thank you.
I'm not one of your return visitors, kind sir. I actually
I've converted you.
I liked the one I really liked recently was a lady in South Korea gets paid to eat in front of the camera.
Oh my
god! I saw that one. Yeah.
She makes like $9,000 a month.
I was like, what?
That's insane. That's ridiculous, man.
Super ridiculous.
But yo, for anyone watching this or who's gonna watch it later on, make sure you check out howtobecool.com.
With the number 2, how to be cool.
Yeah. So how to be cool.
Yeah.
In the link description below where the playlist of D-Flow's music is, you'll find at the bottom links to his website. How to Be Cool is one of them. Check it out, man. It's worth it. It's worth it. Just kick it there.
Yes, check it out. Like us on Facebook and Twitter, and convert your friends, share our posts.
Man, I'm already doing that, so you need to stop paying me now. Put some links on AmplifiedVersion.com right there.
Hey, like I said, I'll call you money now, man.
No, but on a more serious note, what can we expect then now in the future? For beat politicians or for D-Flow, what can we expect from the future from your team?
Just see this way, like the beat politicians are working, man. Like. And it's it's really not like a group that's set in stone. Like, anybody who might work from a perspective, it's like, yo, I don't know if you've ever heard my tag, So Political. Like, I don't know, it's just a random tag that I like, and it sounds good.
His girlfriend is now, she knows that tag, like, there's nothing.
Oh my god,
that's political.
That's amazing, man. It's so political, yo. But yeah, man, the future, man. I'm working on stuff right now. you know, last year I was in Miami working on Jason's. I don't know if you're familiar with Jason.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Working on Jason's album, you know, that's gonna be amazing. Like I'm working with some super dope producers. I was there with JR and G Rock from Miami. So you know, we just all put work together, and it's gonna be hot. And a couple of dudes from Miami too. Serge and Marshall, pretty good dudes. They have great material. And then of course Social Club. Social Club is like that's like my band. You know, we like to be dressed as a band, not even a group. Like I promise you, a merry band of misfits. And we have, now the album is gonna be amazing. Like just best believe it's gonna be amazing. I believe I have yeah, thank you. You know, some stuff with Fizzle. I have this girl that I'm working with called Wande. Wande is amazing, you know. She's an amazing rapper.
Oh yeah, she was on Quarter Da Vinci, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's on Quarter Da Vinci. Yeah, she's on what's it? I think it was Paint Me, I think, or no, it wasn't Paint Me. It was a record after Paint Me. I can't even remember. But she was going in. She can rap, so we're working. It's gonna be amazing. We're yet to start working actually, but I'm just trying to make sure I handle stuff in every other area, and yeah, and possibly another solo album, man, for me. You know, not Quarter Da Vinci, but you know, Quarter Da Vinci-esque, like something like just a continuation, you know, and yeah, pretty much all that stuff.
That's fresh, man. Maybe before I let you go, man, shout out to Jason. I think Jason's just been named president of Lamp Mode, if I'm not mistaken.
Amazing, that's really dope.
I think I saw that on Rapzilla somewhere. So yeah, salute to him. And yeah, man, we just love your chemistry with Social Club, man. It's crazy.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for having me and giving me an interview. You know, I don't do a lot of these, so this is real special.
That's awesome, man. Just a quick question, like, what did you say to any aspiring beat makers, stroke producers type thing?
Man, they always ask that to everybody. Alright, here's what I'll say. Just perfect your craft, yo. Like, I mean, you keep perfecting it, but like, do it so people hear you and have to look a second time. You know, I think that's pretty much the advice. You know, study your stuff, like know your stuff. Don't be a jack of all trades and a master of none. Like if you're gonna master something, master it and utilize it to the fullest. Craft your own sound. Keep an ear to what's out on the radio, so you know what's popping, and be 2 steps ahead. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like look, God, when God gives you a gift, it's your responsibility to harness it to the fullest. Like just use it. So do it. That's it. And be political. Yeah.
Come on. Like, that's fresh, man. I know. The reason why we asked you that question, man, is because we got a lot of young cats that follow us, and they might have a dream. So thanks for shit.
Yeah, like you know, like do it, like just on a more serious note, like you know, craft your sound, you know, and you know, connect with people. Don't connect with people to get on. Just connect with people, man. And if you're hot, like they'll hit you up, and you won't even have to have like try to do everything possible in your way. Like if when God gives you a gift, like you utilize it, like He'll put you in a place where you know you should be. So yeah, that's what I believe. So yeah, pretty much.
Straight up.
It's great. That's good.
Yes, any shout outs? Any last shout outs you'd like to do to anyone out there? You know.
Man, shout out to the Social Club Misfit Gang, Wolfpack, Get Familiar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I don't do shout outs. I'm just joking.
Got me going there, man. I was like, yeah, I feel that. Yeah, Social Club.
No. But shout out to you guys actually for this opportunity. I think it's amazing. Shout out to everybody doing it. You know, everybody out there like just working hard for whatever it is that or wherever you want to be. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all my future fans and the non-believers and believers. You know what I'm saying? God loves you and people loves you too. And you make. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. You know.
No, that's dope, man. I was about to go preach it right there, sir. Preach it. Nah. Thanks for doing this with us, man. We appreciate it. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for that.
We really select who you want to talk to, and just get out there, and you definitely, man, you definitely tick all the boxes. So yeah,
I
keep doing your
appreciate it
thing.
so much.
We hope
Thank
to
you.
hear everything amazing that you're working on in the future.
Thank you so much. I
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much, man. That's so good.
All right, this is AmplifiedVersion.com signing off.